challenged, but the market is shifting its focus to the robotaxi opportunity. So we're moving from 15% gross margins in autos, the hardware, to more of a SaaS model where robotaxis, recurring revenue model, is those margins are more in the 70s and 80s. And I think as analysts understand that that's where Tesla's going, and they start building in the model for robotaxis, they see a tremendous opportunity. So it's been interesting to me to see upgrades, even by some auto analysts, now that they're beginning to understand that this is not an auto company. Maybe they're working with their tech analysts and understanding the stock a bit better.
So when you think, though, about autonomous robotaxis and you think about robots, what does that look like? And is there an argument? Look, some of the critics would say, you know, cars aren't working the way they're supposed to be working right now in terms of what's happening with the EV market. And some of these other ambitious efforts are going to take a long time to get to a meaningful escape velocity.
Well, we're keeping an eye on how quickly Tesla's footprint is expanding here. And it's expanding a lot faster, I think, than many people expected. And it's interesting to watch Waymo as well. We draw in Texas. We draw the footprint, and they're competing with each other. Competition is a good thing. So I think this is actually going to happen faster than most analysts think. In terms of the proliferation of robotaxis, especially if we get more federal legislation instead of just state by state. On the Optimus robot side, there's a lot of excitement in robotics. That in the private markets has been a huge space this past year. We look at an Optimus robot. Our chief futurist, Brett Winton, working with Sam and Daniel, have concluded that an Optimus robot is going to be 200,000 times more difficult to get working correctly relative to a robotaxi. So you'll have waves of Optimus improving with time, but full human is going to be quite difficult. Nonetheless, the robots that we're seeing, you know, pick and pack and right. Lifting things, they're starting to make waves.
Should we talk about Bitcoin? Well, we can talk about SpaceX. I mean, that's going to probably go public this year. What do you think it's going to go public at?
Well, this next round is about $800 billion, so a near doubling. And we wouldn't be surprised to see it become the first trillion-dollar company. And especially now that there's a new opportunity, data centers in space, to avoid all of the not in my backyard obstacles that Tesla and others are facing. So we're starting to do the modeling work on